You know, it's easy to feel bad for Justin Bieber. He was thrust into the spotlight at the age of 14, and basically since then has been met with either extreme admiration or extreme derision from all of society. It's easy to look at that and say, it's kind of unfair. And he's expressed, how that's affected him in his music, but mostly it feels like he's just trying to be as inoffensive as possible now. Try to make very bland, very basic pop and R&B music with sentiments to them that don't really center him as an artist. They're just kind of like generic and easy to listen to. I got my peaches out in Georgia. And with Justice specifically, he was trying to cater his sound to a more Christian audience. And I feel like it's a move that makes sense because a lot of the Justin Bieber music that I hear kind of lacks a certain amount of empathy to it, in the same way that Christian music does. Like, it feels like they wrote the lyrics without really thinking about how it would feel to hear them. So I want to talk about intentions, because to me, it's just so weird. It's like if a love song was written by Mark Zuckerberg, in that it's just evoking ways to talk about the human emotion of love that just feels so fucking alien. I just want to go through the lyrics. That's all I want to do in this video, really. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, got your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Do I want a heart full of equity? It evokes how financially beneficial I am as a partner emotionally. Aw, thank you, Justin. The best thing we want in a partner, obviously, is equity. Your heart came with a mortgage, but it's been paid off and I love you now. Also, very bold move to have a line on the chorus that starts with stays in the kitchen. I feel like he's trying to save it at the last second there. It's like, yeah, you stay in the kitchen, but you got your own bread, huh? Yeah? When I create, you're my muse. That kind of smile that makes the news. Thank you. Do I want to be on the news? Am I safe? Are you going to murder me? Like, am I going to go missing? Is that why they're putting my face on the news? It feels like a dad trying to compliment their daughter, but just like not knowing what to say. Like, that smile, it's gonna be on the news. Can't nobody throw shade on your name in these streets. Is that a threat? Does Justin Bieber run a fucking cartel that's gonna make sure nobody's smearing my name? Is this like Johnny on The Sopranos when Richie's making fun of his wife? Triple threat, you a boss, you a bae, you a beast. Ugh, it's such like marketing language. Already passed, you don't need no approval. Good everywhere, don't worry about no refusal. What's with this overly bureaucratic language? Like, am I filling out an application to have you love me? Babe, your loan just got approved on my heart. Now as foreplay, you're gonna pick a number and wait for it to be called. Second to none, you got the upper hand now. Don't need a sponsor. Nope, you're the brand now. Do I want to... How is any of this love? How is any of this an expression of love? We've been together for 3 years and this relationship feels like everything I've ever wanted. I have equity. I'm a brand. My face is on the news. I'm in the kitchen. Nobody's gonna smear my name in the streets. You're my rock. You're my Colorado. Got that ring just like Toronto. What ring? What ring is he talking about here? I've been in the city a while. What ring in Toronto? Is there like a big landmark that's a ring? Oh, it's the Raptors championship ring, I guess, from 2019. I remember that. Kawhi Lowry. That's not his name. Kawhi Leonard. He threw that three-pointer and people rioted in the streets. I guess there was a ring to that as well. It's not what I associate with the city of Toronto. I mean, right after that line in the song, we get like telephone button effects. Just like Toronto. And I thought that's what he was talking about. I thought he was just like, you got that ring as in like the ring of a telephone receiver. Shall I compare thee to the noise of a fucking dial-up tone like Toronto? Anyways, Quavo features on this and he adds nothing because there's basically nothing there for him to work with. He's just like, hey, we both like each other. That's cool. The only musical moment on this I actually even want to highlight is the ending. Justin Bieber gives us like an inch of falsetto on the back end where he's like, that's all I want to do. And then for some reason, this is in the instrumentation. Like, what am I supposed to feel at that? Are these 3 out of key synth notes romantic? Babe, there's just so much love in my heart for you, and I know no matter what happens, I will always want to be by your side. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. This song is weird.